And we are live with the vibe. Woohoo! The vibe of the week. I don't know. I don't know.
My vibe is in dreamland.
Oh my gosh, I have had the craziest dreams. Not to go too far into that, but I'll just share one that I thought was really crazy. So, my dog, this is my dog named Hank, little Maltese Shih Tzu. He had on a sweater, a pair of pants, and a backpack and in my dream, and my grandson who's
Where
going to
was
be
he going? Yeah.
I don't know, but my grandson who's going to be 3 in a couple of weeks, he was completely naked in that dream. And I'm like, something's wrong here. Have you ever had those dreams when you're like, something's mixed up?
Yeah,
This doesn't
there's.
seem right.
It's pretty funny when you're the dreamer and you go, "This isn't
Yeah,
right.
this isn't
That's just
right.
not right." So
Where's my dog going? And why does my grandson have no clothes on? I'm not even sure that my grandson's clothes would fit the dog, but that's another story.
yeah, all together. So
All right. Whew. Okay, that was just the dreams have been wild. Yes, they have been releasing. Yes, they have been bringing up things to look at again. But they also have just been schizophrenic kind of thing. We're like that one right there. There's not really anything.
and
Um,
it's kind of the energy.
mhm.
It's that there are little pieces coming through and we're kind of sorting. It's like I certainly know I am sorting, cleaning out, filing, making decisions. Been doing it for about
You are
6 weeks.
physically doing that.
You know, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing it on a physical level, but I feel like that's kind of what we're all doing emotionally. Still being a
Yeah.
little held back, but knowing that new things are going. So, a couple weeks ago we laughed and said, "Get rid of the old." They mean it. They want that stuff
Oh, they
gone.
do. Spirit. Oh, yeah. Good point, Kitty.
Yeah.
Absolutely, Spirit does. And I was, before Kitty and I came on, I'm like, usually the message comes to me earlier in the day. And I have had a few messages today, but I specifically tried to get into, the energy of what I needed right now for the week. And it was kind of hard to come by. And then it made sense that we're just not quite there. It's just we're on that cusp almost. I mean, I know it's May 31st. I'm not saying that June 1st, boom, it's going to be, it's all going to, like turn the light switch on. But it just feels like we're not quite there with the energy that's
Yeah, like
coming.
Sue Senden says on here, let go of the old, remember the memories and the joy. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
deep. It's like we are crawling into
Yes.
the eaves of our attics and letting go,
Yes. Yes.
including ancestrally. And we're in Gemini, and that
Mhm.
is about dealing with
Yeah.
ancestors. So,
And I feel it is strong and it is powerful, but it's also it's not chaotic. It's not feeling like this. It's just feeling really strong and really um I don't know, that's the word I can think of. It's just a strong energy, but not a chaotic energy, but yet it's asking us to do some heavy work. It's just a really dense energy, I guess, is what I'm feeling. Okay, well, let's go to the cards here. The first one I got was number 35, Kundalini, Untapped Energy. And this is. Yeah, good enough. This is untapped energy, that Kundalini energy. So, this is what you're gathering, this is what you're bringing forth. Because, like Kitty said, it's time to kind of clean out the attic. That's a big job. That takes a big effort. That takes, and literally, Kitty is physically helping a friend clean a house that's full of memories and tangible items for over 30 years.
mhm.
And she needs to tap into this Kundalini energy. Really, it's that, and I'm feeling that it's really that inner. Um, that inner self, that strength, that resilience inside that's kind of coming up for us to kind of get through that
Yeah,
through
because
this time.
I've been doing this since the beginning of April, starting when Amy was out in um, Florida, doing it for myself, sorting, picking, touching, and then
Yeah.
traveling, and again in the camper, sorting, cleaning, painting, getting it ready. And now I'm doing it
Hmm.
with my friend who's had this house over 33 years,
Yeah.
sorting, cleaning,
Yeah.
painting. Honestly, you
Right.
guys, if you held still long enough, I'd be painting you. So,
Hey, what color you want? And then I got 19 fire dragon strength. Okay, Kitty, this is your card. When this comes up, it always feels like it's got an attachment to you. So again, you're asking to use that fire in that belly, that dragon strength. There are things that are heavy, that are old, that have been around a long time, that need, releasing. We have to make space. And that, so whether you're doing it physically, like Kitty is, or emotionally, or energetically, or spiritually, there is a cleansing and a cleaning, and it's in its deep rooted gook, and it's dense and it's heavy. So you need the kundalini energy and the dragon strength to be able to release some of this, because the new stuff is coming. And I love this next card. It's 51 white, purity and innocence. Okay.
mhm.
And this just, to me, this card just means you're being guided through it. Okay. So, yes, and Sue commented, there is joy. There is a joy. There is a divine, part of this as well, when you are doing this cleansing of yourself and bringing yourself. When I think of whites and this beautiful um, shape in here, I don't, is that a diamond? No, it's, I'm not good with my shapes, but whatever that shape is there, it feels like it's it's white, it's pure, it's clean. So you're doing that,
And it's
cleansing,
and it's got
cleansing.
that blue in it, the hottest flame there, that white and blue, the hottest flames. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are good cards. I really liked those. I wasn't sure where the message was going, and then that came up. And then the other cards I got was the King of Swords. And this, he uses his logic, his intelligence, his clear thinking. He's a strong communicator. And so that's what they're asking. They're asking you, as you're cleansing and clearing, you're getting ready to bring in this um, uh, logical energy, this communicative energy from the King of Swords, about making decisions, okay? About making decisions in your future and where you're headed. Um, and then I got the star, okay? And the star expects miracles. So this is where we're headed. And I'm so excited about this. Oh, thank you, Sue. Yes, solitaire diamond. That does sound right. But this is where we're headed. Expect miracles, okay?
Good.
But to bring those miracles in, you
That was
gotta
pretty wild. Yeah.
be. Oh, Kitty and I have been having a hair discussion here.
Hmm.
To bring those miracles in, you have to make room for them. And so that's what you're doing, out with the old, in with the new energy, and expect miracles with this new energy. And if you think about it, why wouldn't you? When you talk about new energy, are you going to go, oh, well, it's just going to be the same that I had before? That doesn't sound very new to me. So if you know that something new is coming in, why wouldn't you want it to be miraculous, joyful, abundant? You don't want to be like, it's new energy. It's going to be the same old, same old. No, that's what they're saying. You've got to release some of this to bring in, and why not bring it in under the energy of miracles and expect those miracles. And so I just have a few more cards, and then I'm going to toss it over to Kitty. And this one I really liked. I drew some of the light workers, or the light workers oracle cards, because they just seemed that that was appropriate for us. So the great gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. Look at that. Is that not awesome? Absolutely. And the very first line says it's coming together. Your soul tribe, your intuitive hits. So follow that. I love this because this really does feel like the new energy. And are you standing out there by yourself? No, you're standing there with other people that are also bringing through this beautiful new energy, miraculous energy. And if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? So this is perfect to go along with it. Because if you are getting rid of the old, maybe you're still in the process of figuring out, where am I going? What is my path? What do I need to do? Are there things that I need to change? Are there things that I need to bring in? Are there people or places that I need to let go or reach out to? But your new path is coming in. And again, if I can just say it one more time, use the dragon strength, use the untapped energy, the Kundalini energy, um, use the logic from the King of Swords, expect miracles, because your tribe in your path are awaiting. We can get there, when we can finally get there. And it feels like we're on the cusp. Not quite there, but we're on the cusp. And so it's, to me, that's really, really exciting place to be, even though it's can be heavy, dense. There can be some sadness, some confusion, all probably just the whole range of emotions you could possibly be going through. But keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize, which is expect miracles. All right, Kitty, I'm going to hand it over. Tell us what the stars in the heavens got for us.
Well, I noticed at 11:22 that sentence you were saying, if you knew you would be supported, and you are supported, um, because you are facing all of those emotional things, all of those pieces at a very deep level that you're cleaning out. So, we started with our new moon yesterday, Memorial Day, in Gemini. And Gemini wants us to experience, it wants us to have higher learning. It's about our ancestors and putting our lives together. It's an air sign, it's thought. And it's an interesting beginning of the week because a lot of the higher out planets working with Gemini are just, they're not talking. So this Gemini wanting to experience the planet of spirit, Neptune, and Pluto are just kind of held at bay in the beginning of the week, um, being in check. And what they're asking for us is to really look, Gemini wants to look at the revolutionary, the structure of Aquarius that Saturn happens to be in. Saturn, by the way, goes retrograde on the 4th, the day after Mercury goes direct. So even though Mercury comes direct, Saturn goes retrograde, which is about then looking at our inner structures. This is about our inner structures, our
Mhm.
our personal planets, the planets we use every day, are getting ready to be. Two of them right now, are male and female, are in their home signs of. So there's a lot of awakening of how do I use my expression, how do I use my reception. So that's kind of part of this confusion. Very very strong energy
Mhm.
out there for this week. We are having all these conversations internally. Meanwhile, our planet of expansion is having these big conversations in collective energy. I laughed when I saw
Mm.
Jeanette Biro putting that literally NASA tweeted, boy, the vibration is changing out and something's going on in the universe. So if you're feeling it, that's exactly what's happening. And then we start June, we start with the ability to activate what we're receiving about home and about stability. So starting the beginning of June, there's a it's not about expanding, it's not about expressing, it's about receiving right on that first day. And then the next day, it's about awakening with what we've received. Because the moon at that point in Cancer, so the moon is in its home sign at that point, is working with that Uranus and Taurus awakening us. So it had a conversation about what was being received in relationship the day before, and then it kind of awakens us. And then the next day, Mercury goes direct again. So Mercury's having its last conversations right now about what it's learning, what it wants us to take a look at, and it goes direct on the 3rd at 2:38. I mean, it goes direct at 4 a.m. And then the moon moves into Leo, moves into the sign of the sun. And it really wants us to activate our communication directly. It wants us to be working with that Neptune energy. And this is all starting to push that expansion because you're making so much room. And honestly, I'm really curious to see what these first on the 13th of June, Mercury moves back into its home sign again. It goes back into Gemini. And so we'll have the three most close planets in their home sign, their home energy. So that's really going to be about what we are able to express, what we're able to receive, and the communication around them. And meanwhile, internally, Saturn, which we know is our planet of structure, is talking to us in a vision. It's talking to us to get ready, to get ready. And then, so on the 4th, Saturn goes retrograde at 5:47. And that particular day, the sun is activated along with Mars to express and to step into whatever new structures we have. So it's is that week exactly what you described. It's this energy that's arising, but it's not about I'm going to bowl the world over. It's about I'm
Oh,
expanding to get this information, and you are cleaning out at a very, very deep level. Just
yeah.
like NASA said, the vibration is changing.
And NASA doesn't even know this part of
Half
it.
of it. Yeah, the half
Yeah,
of
they
it.
don't even have it. They
Yeah,
don't know
so,
what's. They probably aren't talking to spirits. So
no.
yeah,
I
we
think
need
there's
to
been
talk to NASA.
people, I think there's
Yeah.
been people in NASA over the years have been
Oh
talking to
yeah,
spirit.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there has been. I'm sure there has been. All right. Do you have more, Kitty? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, no, that's kind of
All
our
right.
stars for the week.
Okay.
It's
Want to pull
dragon
the
energy.
last few
It
cards?
is, but it really is about holding some of the bigger things again to get the internal stuff moving. And when Saturn, which is, we talk about 2 or 3 times in our life, Saturn return is about huge,
Yeah.
you're restructuring. Um, Amy's just has completed hers recently. It's
Feels like it.
and you really kind of felt the end of that. That's what's
I
happening
absolutely did.
when Saturn goes in, and it's in Aquarius. It's in the sign of humanitarian vision and revolutionary and how we are together. So we're making room for the together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Co-creating in every sense of the word.
Yep.
Okay. Kindness counts. So this week, kindness counts. First and foremost, to yourself. Because again, that energy can be really heavy. You're releasing things. So start first by being, I don't know, just trust me, it says kindness counts. So start first with that, with yourself, is what I'm trying to say. And that'll go a long way. And feel joy in all you do. Feel joy in all you do. And didn't Sue say that there? Let go
Yes.
with joy. So there you go. So everything that's going on is really for your greatest and your highest good. And so if you can just remember to be kind to yourself as well as others and feel that joy in everything that's happening, knowing that, again, we're going to expect those miracles and everything that's happening is for that new world and the greatest and highest good. Um,
Yeah, I
that will
think it
help.
was very telling when you said if you knew you were going to be supported, know that you're going to be supported.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, that was the question on the card. So, yeah, great response to it.
hmm
All right, guys. If you are interested, join us here in about 5 minutes on Spirit Communication tonight. If not, that's okay. We'll see you later. Enjoy your week, and we'll see you next time with the vibe of the week. I'm Amy J.
I'm Kitty
Ahoy.
Foss. Aloha oi.
Boy.
Bye bye.
Bye for now.